Hello, everyone. It's Dennis, and I wanted to take a couple of minutes here and go over my own personal learning network diagram. I chose to use Easily, which, as most of you know, I'm sure, is a free Web 2.0 tool which allows you to do infographics pretty easily. Um, so I did mine and broke it up basically into three sections. One is personal, the other is professional, and then communities. So I started out, um, talking about connections with family, with friends, and some colleagues, using Facebook, Twitter, Blogspot, and Pinterest, tools like that. And then professional use, including Twitter again, iNACOL, CUE, which is Computer Using Educators, that's sort of a California specific organization, and ISTE, and then communities using tools like Google Plus and LinkedIn. Which for me, LinkedIn is new, not in terms of like having a profile and making some connections there, but I don't think I ever knew that you could actually have be part of communities within LinkedIn. So that was some new learning for me. I took a look at sort of what I learned while I was doing this about myself and my own personal learning network, and I feel like the lines for me are blurred between personal and professional contributors to me. And so an example is like Facebook and Twitter, which tend to go back and forth between personal and professional. Although I am finding more and more that I'm trying to use Facebook basically for personal connections and Twitter for professional. I don't know that that's the best way to go, but that's what I've been trying to do. I realize I could create two different accounts in each one, but that's kind of what I've been trying to do. So I looked at some other people's personal learning network diagrams, which I found very interesting. Everyone had a slightly different take on how to go about this and what sort of influenced them and what they included. I think that overall that there are just a lot of similarities between what I included in mine and what other people included in theirs in terms of the types of things and also in terms of the specific tools that you see show up in lots of these. I think one major difference perhaps between myself and some of my other classmates is in terms of how they share things and what things they share and who they share things with. I think maybe because I'm possibly one of the older students in this class, I'm perhaps more likely to have some borders between my personal and professional communities and the way that I use tools. I mentioned earlier that I'm sort of trying to anyway sort of wall off Facebook as my personal community and use Twitter for professional uses only. And I'm not quite there yet, but I seem to be gravitating that way, and I don't know if that's just a Dennis thing or if that's a generational thing, but it is one difference that I saw. Okay, will on our Facebook page, I'll include the link directly to my Easily PLN as well as the link to this video. All right,